Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, Oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos, now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. Stay hungry. This is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Yeah. Tap in, turn on. Yo, your higher self already logged in. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher, every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing, every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. If you want it, grow it. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Give it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency.
Oh my goodness. Peace and greetings, everyone. Hi, how are you doing? How are you feeling? First of all, I want to say wow, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Soul family. Yeah, welcome on in. It's me, the Soulful Oracle, Ms.Blue, and I'm so glad that you all are joining me. Now, I want to get ready to just give us a eclipse frequency check-in. And I'm sure that we all can relate to the energy that we're feeling right now because we are really, really in the midst of this energy. It's some things that I want to talk about, but before we get started, I want to take a moment for us to just uplift those on the planet. You know, whenever we have these powerful portals, these powerful energies, and these alignments, this is the mothership coming to take souls on to their next destination. And I think I don't have to tell you, I've received so many emails, so many phone calls, just have connected with so many people who have loved ones who have made their transition over the last week or so. Some that is just coming to light, that they're just finding out about it, and others that has happened, within a short span of time. And so I want to send my prayers and ashes and blessings to all of those and their families and their loved ones as they continue on their journey. And my condolences to you and to the family. Yeah. hmm That part has been a little tough this week. Um, just being in that space. One of the things I will say is just understanding the work and knowing the work. It doesn't mean that you become immune to what is happening. Yes, we need to have a healthier understanding and a relationship with this thing that we call death on earth because nothing truly ever dies. It transforms. But there is still a grieving process that we go through. And I cannot remiss the fact that there's so many lessons for those souls of us that are still here, that those who have chosen to leave at this particular time have left behind for us. If we can really, really begin to start seeing it that way, that these are lessons for us to learn, for us to grow, for us to evolve, to understand that there truly is on this planet, there's only one race of beings. There is no separation between races of beings on this planet. There is only one race of beings, and that is the human race. And all of us come in different hues. We all are carrying our own unique vibration and our own unique frequency. And so as we step further into the portal of the age of Aquarius, we are all going to have to come to grips with that understanding. And so I'm sending love out to all of those who, many are soul family members, who loved ones who are close have made their transition. And we will still be in this portal for a little bit here, but ashe and blessings. We can take a moment of silence for that. And then for those who have this eclipse, have stirred up some sort of knowingness, within the physical body, because the physical body holds on the last. It's the densest part of who we are. And so many have come down with finding out that there needs to be some sort of healing and lifestyle change within their physical bodies. And many of you let me know if these are some of the things that you yourself have been feeling too, where there's different things that you must start putting in your mouth. You have to change what goes in your mouth. You have to change how you move your physical body. You have to change and be more mindful of what kind of thoughts you're entertaining. You have to change and be mindful of how you're spending your energy and who you're giving that energy to and who you're receiving that energy from. So, this is an exciting time. And I say this because I received several emails, and I'll kind of clarify it here. And as we would say, me and Brother Panic, we're gonna draw a line in the sand, so it's clear you can understand what I meant when I told you all in the last show that your mission, your primary goal, is to stay alive. And I think now, since I've said that statement many weeks ago, you understand a little bit more about what I'm trying to tell you. That is your purpose as we get on the other side of this and start moving into this Monday energy, is to get into this place of staying alive. And when I say staying alive, I'm not just talking physical, although that is an aspect of this staying alive. I'm talking about staying alive energetically. I'm talking about staying alive mentally. I'm talking about staying alive within your spirit and within your essence. I'm talking about staying alive in who you are and who you know who you are. Know who you are to be. Staying alive. So this is an exciting time to be alive. And I'm so excited to be here with you for this powerful check-in as we move into the eclipse weekend, because that's what we're moving into, the eclipse weekend. This isn't just any weekend, and I think we know that with this eclipse season. This time, this eclipse is a door, it's a mirror, it's a call, and I know you have felt the call. And so tonight, for most of us, depending on where you are in the world, what country, what continent you're tuning in from, we're going to tune in together and see exactly what Spirit wants us to carry, wants us to know, and wants us to carry. And if you haven't gone back and listened to some of those other shows that we talked about, what are you ready to let go of? And for some of you, some of the things that you may not be ready to let go of, it may be ready to let go of you. And so some things, someone, some situation may be letting go of you. Because sometimes we think about what do we need to let go of? Sometimes it's things that is letting go of us. It's people that is letting go of us as well. So it's a great time for this reflection. I do want you to know that I pulled 3 oracle cards for us, plus one numerology call from my numerology deck. And these 4 messages are giving us a complete map for the energy that we're going to be stepping into. So I am super excited about that. But I am sending so much love. I have been in the records. I have been doing a lot of energy sessions over the course of this last week, pretty intensely, like sometimes 13, 14 hours worth of energy work, specifically for members of our soul family and soul group. And I see you well. If you are dealing with something, I see you well. I see you well. Catch this energy, catch this vibe, catch these frequencies, because this healing is there for you within your body. It is not time for you to ignore your body. If something is coming up for you, this is the best time in the world, because because we're at the point of endings and new beginnings. drastic endings and drastic new beginnings, right? So think about that. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. And how are you feeling this eclipse energy? Like, tell me, how are you feeling this energy here? I want you to drop a word in the chat. You know, one word that sort of captures where you are right now. Just one word that just sort of captures where you're at this particular moment. Let's see. Let's see. Let's kind of get into that vibe and see where you are at this time. I had a track I wanted to play kind of in the background, but you know, as things have it, I may can't find it right now. Empowered. Absolutely. Ashe, ashe to your stepfather making their transition. I see empowered, free, transition. Use that word transition. That's a tricky word because so many people are transitioning. But I understand you hold your meaning. Enchanted, fragile, anxious, okay? Renewal. I love that. Safe. Absolutely. Transformation, synergy, relieved. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Content, determined. All right. Relax, amplified, free again. Transformation, grateful, overwhelmed, exhausted, thinking, magnet. Okay, recalibrating. I'll say to you, your father made his transition on your birthday, August the 28th. I'll say to you and your father, blessings, adjusting. I see overwhelmed, enlightened, uncomfortable, anticipatory. Ooh, y'all challenging me with them words. Okay. Challenge, grateful, determined. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clear. Well, I want you to think about what you're feeling at this time. Restful, restful. These are some of the things that you're feeling at this particular time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to give a couple of shots out. I want to shout out all of you in the building first and foremost. And I want you all to know that everything that you're feeling right now has a lot to do with this energy that is coming in, has everything to do with the frequencies that are coming in, the Schumann resonance. Whenever we have a portal that is this wide open and this mothership coming in to pick up so many people and to take them off the planet, you're going to feel it as a sensitive being. You're going to feel this energy. So I want you to understand that that is a part of the process as well, too. That's a part of the process. So the best thing, make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you are drinking good water for yourself and you are charging your water up with high frequencies. If your body is taking you, get plenty of rest. I cannot tell you, this is going to be a game changer when you know you need to rest, when you know you need to slow down, because this is the time to just kind of slow down just a little bit there, especially if you're feeling that calling. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is the majority of us because we're in a recalibration time. This is a recalibration energy that we're in at this particular time. Rest and listening. You know, spend time in meditation, spend time in silence, because you're going to be getting not only upgrades, but you're going to be getting massive downloads. And so that you can listen, you can go within and you can hear and you can listen. You can listen to the higher calling of yourself. Because here's some things. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling a little scared or a little uncertain, that's an indication to go within and listen some more. Because what is happening is your higher self right now is giving you an indication of something you must let go of. This is sacrifice time. What is it that you must let go of in your life? What is it that you must stop doing? This is your opportunity, and this window comes open for us every single year, but it closes after this time. And it's okay if you don't want to make the change, if you're feeling like you're not ready to let go of something. But there is something that you must stop doing. There is a calling, and you've seen the indication of what that is. Look at your life over the next 6 months. What is it that you're going to stop? What is it that you're going to not do? And in some cases, if you are not ready not to let it go, if you're not ready to stop, then there will be a circumstance. Eclipses are here to put you on your higher path of your destiny, of your soul's destiny, of what it is that you desire. Think about that for a moment. It's a course correction. I was having a conversation today with a good friend of mine's and sharing with him. If you've ever been driving with your GPS and all of a sudden the GPS says, at the next light, turn left, but you're all the way in the right-hand lane and you can't get back over in time. So you miss that. And because you missed that, now you're 30, 40, 50 minutes out of the way. And so when the GPS is trying to reroute you, sometimes you go from being on the main road, the main interstate, to being on the side roads and the routes. You take the scenic routes. You're going down some back roads. You're going down some bumpy roads. It looks like in some parts of the world, you're driving in the country, in the fields. Like you driving up somebody's dirt road. Some of these roads are not even paved roads that you're on. All because you're on the wrong road. All because you missed that turn. But you're still going because you're looking at your map and you see eventually you're going to make it back to the interstate. You're going to make it back to the interstate. But that other road you've taken, it's not easy. It's a bumpy road. You understand? That road, you can't go as fast as you want to go in that lane. But eventually you make your way back to the interstate. It's just going to take you a long time. Now you 30, 40, 50, sometimes hours off course because you made that wrong turn. But I want you to think about it. There is a built-in system. This is how we even have our GPS system that will reroute you to get back on. Reroute you. So this next time when the GPS says, merge left onto the highway, you're paying more attention because you realize you missed that other turn and it took you so far off the course. You don't want to go back down that road again. And that's honestly what happens during eclipse season, and especially solar eclipse. We had a lunar eclipse, which sort of kind of shook things up on the inside. It was very emotional. How many of you can attest to that? Lunar eclipse was very emotional. It was happening from within. It was happening on the inside. It was very emotional. It stirred up thoughts and feelings and things that was going on the inside. This solar eclipse is day to day. This solar eclipse is connected with your actions. This solar eclipse is connected with your soul. It's connected with how you show up in the physical. It is this avatar energy that you bring forth into the world, right? It's like your sun sign, in astrology, but it's bringing it to light. It's going to say, we were in the lunar. We were in the lunar, but now we're in the solar. And now that we're in the solar, we're going to bring it to light. We're going to bring to light how you're driving and not paying attention. And this is why you keep missing the turn. It's going to illuminate. Yes, it's going to unveil. It's going to show you front and center what must change in your life in order for you to grow. To grow. But here's the thing, even that is your choice. You can choose not to grow, but on planet Earth. Now, we can talk about other worlds and other dimensions, and I can share stories with you. We can swap stories about different beings you spoke to in other places, but on Earth, and there's only a few other places that operate that you even need a physical body. On Earth, you're either growing or you're dying. That's it. There is no in between. You can't say, well, I'm not growing, but I'm not dying. I'm staying the same. No, nothing stays the same here. And so we must get out of that illusion that somehow we can stay the same. You know, this is something that I heard growing up. You know, I would hear relatives after they finished college, after they would accomplish a big goal or do this magnificent thing in their life, and they would say, I am still the same. And they would hold on to that. But that was only the mind talking, because we're looking at this person as they are professing they are the same. And we've seen so much about their lives change. And for the most part, it was for the better. But they still wanted to hold on to not changing, to being the same, to thinking the same, you know, so for everything being the same. You understand? So you're changing. You are growing, and you have to lean into that. And this is what has been illuminated for you. And I know you already know what area of your life it is. And for a lot of you, you can go back and you can look around August, like from August 20th until the end of August. And I want you to tell me what was sort of pressing upon you at that time. What was front and center that was coming up for you? What was happening during that time? Because it's going to let you know what area of your life, baby, that you got to change. You got to change. You got to move different here. You got to think different here. You got to show up different here. You've got to learn some new actions here. You have to be completely different in this area of your life. This is what's going to get highlighted. This is what's going to get illuminated. This is what's going to get put into motion. Because that's what this eclipse thing is doing. When it eclipses you, it's putting something in motion. And this motion is going to unfold over the next 6 to 9 to 12 to 18 to years. But by the time we get 6 months out, you're going to say, dang it, I know what it is now. I know what it is. So I want us to get some deeper understanding of this eclipse and of this energy. And if you haven't gone back and listened to the 999 shows, or matter of fact, of all the last 4 shows that I've done, please go back, and download, put it on while you're clearing out, maybe cleaning out your office, you're doing something different and you're just out and about. Just put it on in the background and listen. It's a lot of gems there. And I want to say thank you for everyone who's been showing up and showing out in the comments. I read them all. And yes, I'm going to kind of give you my declaration of some of the things that I'm going to be letting go of and the things that I'm going to be changing as well too as we talk here collectively tonight with us. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. So I want to talk about the three cards because I pulled three cards and I did them before going live. And we're going to get into these three cards and talk about exactly what it means. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm reading your comments about all the things that you've been feeling during this eclipse season and what things have been illuminating with you. And yes, I feel that. And I want to say thank you all so much for sharing. All right, let's go deeper. Let's go a little deeper. So we're going to get into, yeah, we're going to get into talking about this first card. And I hope you all can see this. I tried to make it so you all can see it. This was the first card that came up. And I set the intention when I was working with the Oracle is as we get ready to go into this weekend, I want to know what is that hidden thing that we could possibly be sleeping on within ourselves that we have an opportunity to invite and welcome into our lives. And lo and behold, card number 37, right? Which is so significant because 3 plus 7 equals 10. And that 10 energy that we're talking about, the one we know is instant manifestation. Whenever you see that one and any one vibration, right? And that's why so many people who were born in the 1900s, we are doers. Doers. We are action oriented because it is instant manifestation. When you see that one, it is initiating something, it is taking action on something. Just think about the zodiac sign. If we look at the Western wheel and we think about the one, we think about the number one. That one itself is propelling things into action. Into action. It's propelling things into action. That number one. The 0 is there to let you know that there is some form of new beginning. There is some sort of opening. There's some sort of portal because the 0 itself, it represents the wound. It represents the energy of protection. Protection. So that one is there. So that one is there. So this first card is about welcoming abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. For whatever reason, my sparkles, I done did something to my sparkles, y'all. And my oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Hold on. I know what it is. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. Nope. I don't know then. I did something to the sparkles and the sparkles are sparkling, but y'all can't hear them. So just know the sparkles are all here tonight. They're all here tonight. I drape myself in the sparkle so we all can hear it. But this came up. And you know what this tells me? Because I drew this card for us, the collective here. So if you're seeing this message, whether this is your first time here, if you've been a long time listener, then this is for you. This is for you. Okay? Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Now, soul family, when spirit says abundance, I don't have to tell you this, but I know you all know this because I say it all the time. When you think about abundance, it's not just money. See, money is a small part of it. Money is just a part of it. Yes, but the frequency also shows up as creativity. The frequency of abundance also shows up as time, because time itself can be a financial game changer, baby. Sometimes we say to ourselves, all I need is a little bit more time. Mercy, mercy me, as Marvin Gaye sings, he's asking for time. All we need is a little bit more time. Sometimes it shows up as opportunities, right? When we talk about abundance, this can show up as opportunities. It can also show up as relationships that support you. So I want us to start thinking about finances in so many different ways. And here's another way that often most people miss when we start to talk about abundance coming into our lives. It can also show up as energy returning to you, because that is abundance. When you can have energy to return to you. And truth be told, can people steal your energy? Not really. But we can give it away under false pretense. We can give it away under twisted circumstances. We can give it away under pain and misunderstanding. We can give it away unknowingly. But this is how it can return. It can return to you. This is abundance. If you look at the word abundance, you see the word dance after. This is the movement of the physical body, which requires energy. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. Where in my life can I open my hands a little wider and allow more in? Where in my life can I open my hands a little wider and allow more in? I want you to think about that. Yeah. If you're ready at this particular moment to welcome in abundance, I want you to type the word abundance in chat, and I want us to declare it together. I want you to type the word abundance in chat. Just type it in chat. Type the word abundance in chat, and this will be our declaration for us to declare, open our hands, which is sort of an occult metaphor for welcoming in, like we said, not just money, but more creativity, more time, more opportunity, relationships that really support you, and energy to return to you. This is it. And I see you guys. I see you. I see you calling it in. I see you calling in this abundance. Let's do a quick visualization. We're going to do a quick visualization. Let's see if we can get some. You know your girl, the Oracle, your favorite Oracle on planet Earth. I like to, I like to do the things. Let's see if we can get us some vibes. Are we up for a spirit quest? Like a really quick spirit quest? This is an activation spirit quest. This is one that soon as I seen this, I got the download and I wrote it out. I said, we've got to do this tonight. And so, yeah, let me see if I can find us here. We can get us we can get us no, we're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. Let me see. I know we can find something here. Let's see. No, we're not using that. I'm looking for something. No, not that. I'm gonna find something. Give me just a moment. Hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. This sounds like this could be the vibe. I want to make sure you all can still hear me and hear the music. Oh no, he's singing. No, we're not going to use him. We'll use this. We'll use this. Can you all hear me? Hey, Priestess Donnelly. Good to see you. This is a little so dramatic. It's a little too dramatic for me, you guys. Hold on. In a minute, we're not going to use no music. Okay, we're not going to use no music because I don't have the right vibe here. And we're just going to do it. Here we go. You're going to sit. You thought that was Mary J. And listen, this is what we're going to do. I want you guys to focus on the image. You see the brother right there? Look at that brother right there. You see him giving out that abundance? Low key, I almost thought Michael Roberts was the guy because Michael Roberts in chat looks just like this brother in this picture. Is it me? Is it me or not? Is it me or not? Is it me or not? Because listen, y'all thought I didn't peep that. I peeped that. Spirit said, look over there. He in chat. I said, he in chat? What you mean he in chat? He's in chat. Look at Michael Roberts in chat. Look at Michael. Tell me that don't look like him. Come on, Michael. Come on. You got to own it. So Michael, you're going to have to amp this energy up for us. We're going to let you lead the way for us, Michael. We're going to let Michael lead the way. We're going to put Michael front and center. I don't know about you guys, but this is like a powerful sign. This is powerful. Y'all don't think Michael looked like? Come on. Thank you, Alchemist. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. I thought I was tripping. My guide said, look, he's in chat. I said, he's in chat. They said, yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to get ready. Anubis said, Mike, you got the coins. I know that's right. So, yes, thank you, Bad Daughter. Yeah. Bad Daughter said it looks just like him. I'm telling you, my guides were like, he's in chat. He's right there. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to sit up nice and straight. And then I want you to close your eyes. Because closing your eyes sends a message to your nervous system that you want to close out everything on the outside and you want to go within. We're going to take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. We're going to do 3 deep breaths. So we're going to work on the second one. Deep breath in. Slowly let it out with the ah sound. Y'all are so focused on Michael. One more deep breath in. Oh, we know we tapped into this abundance. We got Mike in the house. We got it all. Breathe in. Last time. Now, I want you to hold your hands out. Just like the brother in the abundance card. And I want you to imagine golden coins and golden light, along with golden energy just pouring down around you. I want you to feel the coins. I want you to feel the coins as they're dropping. You can hear the coins dropping. These coins are falling and the light is covering you. And you can hear it. You can hear it. You can hear the coins dropping. That's it. The coins are falling all around you. And you can hear it. You can hear these coins as they're falling. And they're pouring all around you, covering you in this golden light. And each coin that you hear, it carries joy. The coins carry health, great health, joy, and prosperity. And along with it, these coins are carrying peace. Hold your hands out as if you're catching them. And breathe in when you're catching these coins. That's it. Catch these coins because they all are representative of creativity, of joy and abundance, of financial downpour, of your health and peace. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and come on back in. Wow. That was fun. So did you catch some coins? Did you get a chance to catch some of the coins and really just as visualization, what these acts of what I like to call spirit quest, when you can bring these sensories together, because you know that the mind doesn't know and the body doesn't judge whether or not these experiences that we are visualizing, that we are imagining, it doesn't judge whether or not this is real or not. And so by going through this exercise, you are actually taking in this as an activation. Yeah. So pretty cool. So let's talk about the next card that came up. So we're going to talk about this next one. Yeah. So the second card that came up had everything to do with, it's all about perfect timing. It's all about perfect timing, or I would like to call divine timing. You felt the shift? Absolutely. So this is the second card. This is it. And I want you to understand this is the message the second card is bringing. It is time to take action now. Some of you are sitting on things that you know you must let go of. You're sitting on things that you know you have to stop doing. You're doing things that you know. You're eating things you know you're not supposed to eat. You are running your body in a way when you know you're not supposed to. You understand you are listening to things that you should not be listening to. You know these are things you need to let go of. You are entertaining conversations and people that you know you should not be. And so now it's time to take action. And I want you to understand that this energy is letting you know it's time to do that. And letting you know that your spirit guides, your ancestors, the soul family here, me, I will be here to help you every step of the way. Because it's all about perfect timing. And one of the things I want to tell you, soul family, this eclipse is a door opening. It's a doorway that is opening. And, you know, I just noticed something. These are coins in this doorway. And when I tell you, I shuffled the deck 7 times because that was the numerology card I got. And these are the cards that came up. And I'm just now noticing that these are coins on the pathway to the door that is opening. And this solar eclipse door that's opening, look at the image. Golden steps lead straight through the open doorway. And right now, the timing is not off. It's not delayed. It's perfect. And I want you to understand that you are in perfect timing. We all wait for the right time. But one of the things that I got so heavy in this download from Source is that the time is now. Despite what you're thinking, the time is now. The universe has lined things up in ways your logical mind may not understand right now. And so you're saying to yourself, why did that job let me go? Why did that relationship let me go? My partner in the relationship. Why did that friendship let me go? Why did they let me go? Because the universe is lining things up in ways that your logical mind may not even begin to understand. Why now do I need to stop this habit of always thinking negative or being in a fearful state? Why now? Why do I feel so guilty for living my life? And by the way, guilt is not even a real emotion. It is a mind-made emotion. And so why must you give it up now? Because things have been lined up for you, for your greatest and your highest good. So I want you to think about this. Where in your life have you been waiting for the perfect moment? I want you to drop that in the chat. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment and you've been saying to yourself, I've been waiting for the perfect moment, I want you to drop it in chat. Maybe it's a project you're working on. Maybe the perfect moment for a conversation. Maybe a move you've been delaying. Where have you been waiting for the perfect moment? Where have you been waiting for that? Waiting for the perfect moment. Where have you been waiting for that perfect moment? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, King Rael. Yes, you see, one of the things I will tell you is fear will always tell us to wait. Fear will always tell us to wait. But divine timing doesn't wait for our comfort. You understand? It waits for alignment. And it's very different when you're waiting for alignment and you're waiting for comfort. And I think if you're being honest with yourself, you're able to tell the difference between waiting for alignment and you're just waiting to be comfortable for what you're doing. And this eclipse season has brought that alignment. Things are in alignment. Things are closing themselves out. Things are ending. So new beginnings can start. So what I want you to do is something symbolic for me. wherever you're sitting, I want you to literally lean forward and take a small step with your body. And I want you to think of this as if you're stepping or you're leaning into a doorway. And I want you to feel what it means to move, to just move forward. And I want you to imagine that thing that you have been waiting for the perfect timing, and hold that energy and just lean forward into it. And feel what it means to move. And then I want you to say to yourself in a low whisper, I step forward now. The time is perfect. I step forward now, and the time is perfect. That is the commitment. That is the activation to get you going. It's just to lean forward. And afterwards, what I want you to do is I want you to stand in front of a doorway in your house, in your space. And I want you to open it, and I want you to do this again. And I want you to lean forward into that doorway, physically see it as the doorway here on the oracle card. I want you to lean forward. First, hold that energy of what it is that you need to move forward in your life, but you've been hesitant. You've been waiting for the perfect time. You've been waiting till you can feel a little bit more comfortable. And it's something that you know your soul, your spirit is calling you forward to do. And I want you to lean forward through that doorway, like really get your head in there, like really put your body into it. And I want you to hold it and see what it feels like to move forward. And when you're ready, I want you to affirm, I step forward now. And I want you to take a step forward through your doorway, that archway, that portal. And then once you get that step out of the room or the door entranceway of where you are, I want you to say the time is perfect. Many years ago, I did an interview with Nehemiah Somay, who was at one time married to Dr. Somaya. You know, you guys know who Nehemiah Somay is? And when I was interviewing her, she talked about rituals. Rituals, she said, is for the spirit as food is for the physical body. But she said what happened is most people have gotten lost in their ritualistic practices. And so they become non-effective because they have taken out the intention and the energy of what is supposed to take place when you are performing a ritual. And rituals are not always one of those things where we have to sit down and burn a candle. Yes, that's part of it. Or dress in certain adornment. That's a part of it as well. But we are performing rituals consciously and unconsciously every single day, and we don't realize it. So when we set an intentional ritual and we are carrying forth the action, it sends a message not only to our subconscious, it sends a message to our physical body and to our subatomic particles in our body, and everything must follow through with that action because it was a ritual. And once you put it in motion, because what do we say about once energy goes in motion, it's always in motion. And now you are walking towards that which you have set forth the ritual to be. So I want to say thank you to everyone who did the doorway ritual here. And then I want you to do the doorway ritual again. I also want you to come in through your front door. because that's the most powerful door of your house. And if you stay in an apartment building, the door to your apartment, if you only have a room, the door to the room you're going in, if you don't own a room, find a door to go in. A powerful door to enter into is a bank. Even if you aren't only going in there, go in there and ask them for a brochure. But I want you to do the ritual as you're walking into that, because that will also help you with the abundance as you're going through. When you step into that portal, you are leaving the external world, coming into the internal world. If you're in school, you're in college, then I want you to also do this when you're entering into the library. That's another powerful door. If it's something you must learn, if there's something you're lacking, some sort of teaching or something you need that you need to seek an understanding, find a library. And before you walk through, you're going to lean into that door. Lean into that doorway. And then I want you to whisper, I step forward now. The time is perfect. And I want you to watch how your life change. I want you to also write down 3 things. You should have been doing more than 3. But if you're just now here getting on this train, this soul train here for this eclipse season, I want you to do 3 things that you're going to stop doing now. Write them down. And immediately, as you're here, sitting, standing, walking, wherever you are, I want you to write these 3 things down, and I want you to lean forward and say, I step forward now. The time is perfect. And no more will you do these 3 things because you're on the other side of it. You're on the other side of it. And so now it requires your action. It's already in motion. It's already in motion. This is how true manifestation works. This is how true transformation works. It works like this. This is how true inspiration works. But remember, inspiration has to be fed. You can't just get inspired and take one action and think you're just going to ride it out. You have to feed your inspiration. So now let's go to the 3rd card I pulled, because I said, tell me the blind spot that we, the collective, the soul family, we could be missing here that can be a game changer, hands down. If all else fails, I need us to know the blind spot. So let's get ready to look at the blind spot. Yeah. Y'all check this out. I was blown away. I'm always blown away and in great gratitude of our multisensory abilities and how Source is speaking through us through so many systems of divination and giving us answers and tools. Card number 33, you gotta be playing with me. This is a blessing in disguise. Whoa. Whoa, I want you to think about the question I ask. This 3rd card is our blind spot. This is a blessing in disguise. And here is the message that the divine gave me with this blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your guides have this situation under control. And let me tell you what that means. I'm going to circle back because I kind of dove in deeper there. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. What do you mean? Your guides have this situation under control. That means if something has happened, if something didn't go as planned, don't worry, your guides have this under control. Because remember, your guides Their sole purpose is you. They not focus on your mama, your daddy, your children, your cousin, your man, your woman, your friend, your job, your money. They are focused on you. They are masters at knowing you. They are masters. They know your dreams. They know your desires. They know the things you're scared to speak. They know your fears. They know what brings you true, authentic joy. They know how hard you love. They see you working when no one else see you. They know your pain. They know your trauma. And they know what you deeply, deeply love. And so this message about being patient and having faith, because your situation is under control, is to let you know that your guides will be there to guide you along the way, because they work for you. Your spirit team, your spirit guides, their sole purpose is you. They are the only true ride or die. So, if you had something that you've been planning, that you've been working towards, that you've been wishing, you've been dreaming, you've been giving your all to, and it just seems like it's falling apart, like falling at the seams. Could have been a loss of a job. It could have been a loss of money, bad investments. It could have been a loss of a friendship. It could have been a loss of something physical, could have been, any of these things. Just know that what will come is far, far better than you could ever dare to dream. That you could ever dare to dream. Like the famous song, Better Than You Could Imagine. So this means that something may shift, something unexpected, something may close, or something may even feel like a loss this weekend. You may feel disappointed. But I want you to listen closely, because this isn't punishment. You're not being punished. This is Source rearranging things for your highest good. That's what this is. Things are being arranged for your highest good. And so we're in the folds of really understanding that there are some things that we must let go of. And there are some things that may let go of us, or some things just may not work themselves out. I want you to think of a time in your life when something didn't go your way. And I could absolutely say that I have something that just is not going my way. And I've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into it. And it's not going to work out. It's just not going to go the way I wanted it to go. But this is what I want you to think about. When that happened in the past, and I say this for myself because when this happened in the past, later it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened. The best thing that ever happened. And I want you to drop it in chat if you feel called to share. If you've ever had that situation in your life when things just did not go your way. but it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened. That's it. The best thing. Yeah. Yeah. The best thing. Yeah. Oh, yes, you guys are saying. Yeah. You know, the best thing that's ever happened. Yes, you guys are saying yes. I see ain't nobody sharing, but y'all are saying yes. y'all are saying yes, you know. Y'all are saying yes, and I see you. I feel you. I hear you. Yes. The best thing. Mega Miss Little said my divorce was the best thing. I feel you on that one, sis. The best thing that ever happened. It sure did happen for me. I was tucked up in that roll like a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Shell, and I was not moving. Great Divine Grace says 2020. Yes, the best is yet to come. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. So this is what this card is about. What actually looks like an ending is really a redirection. The blessing may be in disguise right now. Just think about it. Your blessing right now may be in disguise. But the unveiling will shock you with how much better it really, really, truly is. Artist Future says, I met my wife. Beautiful. Yeah. He decided he didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, and it was the best thing that happened to me, Maya Bay. Yeah. Yeah. Spent 2 G's on car repairs, car accident 1 week later. Not my fault. Got 6 G's down on my car, and it's better than ever. Brittany said, walking away from a friendship, a job, and old dreams. Best thing that ever happened. Donella says, turning 30 tomorrow, I don't feel the most celebratory, which has been a bit disappointing, laugh out loud, but better, most definitely feel like it's in the horizon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spirit said, time to go back home from a relationship that ended and know my well-being is in my hands and do not belong to anyone else. I love it, Griffin. Love it. So yes, there we go. And we have that 33 number, you know, that Christ conscious energy, the Christos energy, the rising and transformation, the birth and rebirth energy, the rising of the Christ consciousness, which is also there, which is very, very powerful to go along with this as well. Listen. So here's what I want us to take away. If something shifts for you this weekend, I want you to remember this card. Hold the trust. Don't resist the redirection. Spirit is preparing better than you can imagine. Just remember that. You're being prepared for something better than you can ever could have imagined. And that is powerful. That is so, so powerful. And finally, let's go to the new numerology card from my new numerology deck. I'm just curious, how many of you still have this deck and you're still working with it? Just curious. And this is the card that came up. This is the card number 7777 that kicked it all off. This is the card that came up. the 7777. This is the card that came up. Mm-hmm. This is the card that came up, and it kicked everything off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 777, the vibe of the right path. And it says, be all in and manifest your dreams. Yes. Finally, this card, 7777. This is all about the vibe and the frequency of the right path. And the translation of this is to be all in. And I want you to think about what that means, to be all in. To be all in and manifest your dreams. Because right now, Soul Family, this is the universe giving you confirmation, realization. You are aligned, you are seen, you are on the right path. Do you understand what this means, that this card came up for us? It's not just a pretty number. These sevens have been floating around us for a while. We even got blessed with the brother Seven, who gave us the tune that had started listening. Many of you have seven in your name. Many of you have been connected to this vibration of seven. And we understand the power of this spiritual, one of the most spiritual numbers of seven. I brought a 777 scratch off ticket today. It wasn't a winner, but it definitely was confirmation. Oh no, I think you need to take that statement back. It was a big winner. You just didn't realize what the gift was going to be, sis. You thought the gift was going to come from the scratch off. The gift is greater than the scratch off. The fact that you are in alignment with that 7-7 and you're here, it lets you know that your gift, whatever you was hoping to do with those winnings, with that finance that you were going to get, that money, that is already in motion. You need to claim that. Oh no, it was a winner. It just wasn't in the way that you imagined it was going to come. You scratched it off and the universe picked it up, and it's already in motion by the actions that you're taking. Don't talk yourself out of your blessings. Yeah. You got to receive that. You understand? This isn't just about pretty numbers. It's not a passive nod. It's a command frequency. When this 7777 hit, it says go all in. Stop hesitating. Stop half-stepping. Because if I'm honest with you, when I seen this, it was sort of a shocker because I had already wrote down the things that I would be letting go, that I'm going to go all in. And even though I have been consistent for 20 plus years, I still feel like I haven't gone all in because some things were not the right timing. Some things I felt I didn't have the support I needed and things were just not lined up for me. It was making me uncomfortable to do the things that I know I needed to do. And so that realization of this number, this is a command frequency here, this 7777. It says go all in. Stop hesitating. Stop half-stepping. This is the moment to release what must be released. And I have to say that first because before you get into what you are doing, you must release. Some of you over the week of this energy, you have not released things and it's already been snatched from you. So what you was thinking about doing, what you was hoping you could do, if the money was right, if the timing was right, if your relationship was right, if your life was right, if your body was right, if your mind was right, Spirit said, we're just going to help you out. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to release it from you. So now you can go all in. You can be all in and you can manifest your dreams. You can stop hesitating. You can stop half stepping on all of those things. You can stop half stepping. So use this weekend. Use this moment to release what must be released so you can truly, truly begin, because the only way you're going to begin is if you release what you must release. So let's do this. We're going to do another breath activation and ritual. I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep inhale. And then I want you to hold that and visualize one thing, a habit, a story, something that's weighing heavy on you, that you are willing to set down right now at this moment. And I want you to hold your breath. And I want you to imagine you setting that down and placing it at your feet and exhaling. Take a deep inhale. Visualize one thing, a habit, a story, something that's weighing you down heavy that you are willing to set down at this moment. And then I want you to imagine placing it at your feet. And then I want you to say, I release this so I may begin. And I want you to say it again with me. You can type it in chat to affirm. I release this so I may begin. I release this so I may begin. I want you to take your receiving hand and place it over your heart. And we're going to declare, I am all in. I manifest my dreams. And I want you, if you've done this, and when you're done, I want you to type in chat, all in. Let me see you. Let me see you in this moment. Let us all stand and bear witness to one another. I want you to type, once you've done it, you have affirmed that thing that you are releasing, and you have declared, I am all in. I manifest my dreams. I release this so I may begin. I release this so I may begin. Take your hand and place it over your heart and declare, I am all in. I manifest my dreams. All in. That's it. All in. Brittany Vibes, all in. Mega Miss Little, all in. Ira Cooper, all in. Jocelyn, 16, all in. Lola Falana, all in. Gotti, 777, all in. Cassandra, all in. Y'all are going so fast. Maya Babe, all in. Sheila, all in. Jessica J, all in. Let's see. Palms Lewis, all in, all in. Roz Lee, all in. Michael, all in. Alchemist, all in. Priestess Gwen, all in. Crystal, manifest my dreams. Aman, all in. Let's see. Heaven's Daughter, all in. That's what I'm talking about. Taniko, Divine Completion, all in. Abdul, all in. Candy Bar, I love that name, all in. King Rael, all in. Michael, all in. We got another Michael, all in. Lisa J, all in. Maximilian, all in. Sepra Synergy, all in. Pre-site, PR, all in. Margie, good to see you, Margie. Firestar Goddess, all in. That's what I'm talking about. Crystal Tate, all in. New Diamond, all in. Atmos. I don't know why I can't say that. All in. Christine, good to see you. All in. Guru Wiz, all in. 7777. Tara says, I release this so I may begin. All in. Hey, beautiful Chloe, all in. All in. Shiva, all in. New Diamond said, double down. I'm all in. By the way, when we get to October the 1st, it is officially lock-in season. Let me know if we need a lock-in challenge. Anubis, all in there. I love that. I love that. I love that. Michael says all in. Tyra, all in, all in. I manifest my dreams that I may begin. Master Manifester, love it. Ty Silver says all in. Griffin says all in. Shantae says all in. Cordell says all in. King Zeno says all in. Ebony says all in. Hey, Doreen, all in. Absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. Priestess Erica. Good to see you, Priestess Erica. All in. That's what I'm talking about. Tracy Hill, all in. Enjoy says, I release so that I may begin. Evolve Lover says, all in. DJ Johnson says, all in. And Glass Moon 219 said, you better know I'm all in. Okay, Dinner with Jesus. Dinner with Jesus said, all in. That's what I'm talking about. Lay Fairy says, all in, begin. Dara, Dara. I think I said it right. Forgive me, brother. Dara says, all in. Patrick Dix says, Ashe, my spiritual adept dark goddess. Love it. Me, serious. I release fear of failure, all in. I am feminine, masculine, R1, all in. I love it. Sarah says, all in. The time is now and perfect. Tralando, my tongue won't roll. Trando says, all in. I manifest my dreams. Enjoy says, all in. And just joy. Look at the joys coming back to back. All in. The great Xavier says all in. Tunnel ATL says all in. Griffin says all in. Goddess Soleil says all in. Talia says all in. Good to see you, beautiful. Good to see you. Glinda, so good to see you. Glinda says all in and yes to the lock-in challenge. That's what I'm talking about. Occult Lecture says all in. Listen. Listen. Occult Lecture says my creation day is the 3rd. Gotta lock in before the completion of the cycle of circle. I love that. Moonchild 666. All in. Wow. I love it for us. This is how we anchor 7777. We don't just watch numbers. We embody it. We don't just watch numbers. We embody it. So here's the full frequency for the eclipse for us. Abundance is already arriving. I'm going to recap. Timing is perfect. And even the challenges are blessings in disguise. And baby, 7777, we're not going to get a 9311. We just get in 7777. You are on the right path and you must be all in. I want you to know this is your map. I want you to come back, save this share, replay it again. So you know that this is your map and carry this frequency, this vibration with you. Carry it with you. And if you're ready to go deeper, to walk this path of guidance, of ritual and activation, one of the things that I do want to invite you, I want to invite you for Andromeda Rising. Because, baby, Andromeda is rising on the planet. And I want to say thank you to so many of you who have secured your seats. You are working with, do you know your star system within the star system constellation you working with? How many of you know? If you know what I'm talking about, and you have started your 30 days. Clock it, because the work is there. The work is there. There is downloads for you prior to the 2 live transmissions. We will have the first live transmission after the eclipse. You will get a notification for that. If you can't make it, it will be sent. Everything will be sent to the email address that you signed up with, how to tune into the cosmic Zoom call, what date, what time. That will happen after the eclipse. But there are documents there for you. There are MP3 files. Some of you are downloading part of it and you're not downloading it all. There's activation art. There is a cosmic call, the voices of Andromeda for you to listen to do your work. There is a 30-day plan for you to get tapped into. All of these goodies are there for you to start working with ahead of time. Definitely, you want to make sure you grab those goodies. And if you're ready to go deeper, Andromeda Rising, the 30-day activation is designed exactly for this portal. It's about walking through the doorway, releasing, releasing the disguise and fully embodying the frequency of the being all in. That is exactly what we're going to be tapping into and doing so much more. We'll be tapping into our gifts. We'll be tapping into other beings, sentient beings, and channeling that in a live transmission for ourselves and for the collective and bringing those messages through. So if you feel the call, don't hesitate, follow it, and the link is waiting for you. And in fact, if one of the moderators could put the link into the chat, that would be super duper amazing. Yeah. So family, I love you. I want you to trust the abundance. I want you to trust the timing and trust even the disguise. And all above, I want you to trust that you are on the right path, because you are. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Absolutely. You are on the right path. Yeah, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. So, this is Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, your favorite oracle on the planet Earth and in these cosmic streets and galaxies. Until next time, I love you all. I will see you on the other side of the veil. Peace and love. Ciao. We're going to hear a little bit of vibes as we get out of here. And I want to say thank you to everyone who is signing up for Andromeda Rising. Don't forget to like and oh, wait, I got to do something. Oh my gosh, I'm almost in tears when I want to say thank you for the super chat donations. First of all, I want to say thank you to Roz for the super chat donation, and thank you for Tanika Divine Completion for the super chat donation. It really touches my heart. So thank you all so much. I love you all so much. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you all so much. And Yeah, what a blessing. What a blessing for all of us to be together at this time. Ashe to the ancestors and blessings to the ancestors as well. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hype me up because I hear that that's what you got to do in these streets. So hype. There's a hype button. Hit the hype button. And I want to say thank you. It's been more than 300 of you listening to the live now. And I love you all. Please share your thoughts. If you're still here at the end, if you stayed throughout the whole time, then I want you to comment. What are we going to do? Do 3 spaceships at the end. You can leave your comment, but give me 3 spaceships if you stayed during the whole live. That way I know you took the whole download, the whole frequency, all of this energy. You took these activations in. Give me 3 spaceships at the end. And that's how I would know. And I would love to hear your takeaway. I love you all. I love you. Perfect ending to today is your born day, Doreen. I did not know you were a Virgo. Happy born day. Oh my goodness. Happy born day, Doreen. And happy born day to all the Virgos in the building. I'll be celebrating with my goddess. Baby Blue has her born day coming up on the 21st. She is born on the day of what our ancestors called the day of the goddess. And so happy born day, Doreen, to you on this day as well. Powerful day, this 1919 day as well. So happy born day to all the Virgos in the building. All the Virgos in the building. So we are going to get ready to get out of here. Let's continue the conversation let's continue the conversation in the show notes. And I will see you all on the other side. Peace and love, soul family. I love you so much. Peace and love. Oracle kisses. Ciao.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow it. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. If you want it, grow it. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it, live it.
I just forgot that I promised that I would tell you guys what I'm releasing. So I'm going to tell you really quick before we get out of here. There will be great changes coming, and there will be some things that I am going to release because they just don't serve me anymore in that way. And some of the things that I'm going to do releasing is you're going to get dedicated. I'm going to release just popping on. I'm going to release that. So you will have a dedicated day to know when I'm going to go live, what time the show is going to be, and what day the show is going to be. So I'm going to release just now you see me, now you don't. I'm releasing that. The other thing that I'm going to be releasing is the way that I teach classes. And I'm still going to primarily be using the same platform, but there's something completely new that I have in place that I can't really speak about right now because it is in the process of being completed, but that is going to change. It's going to be a whole experience. Many of you know when I used to have live mastermind classes and how those mastermind classes were crafted out and how they were done. That is going to be there. And also, I am releasing the phone lines. I'm releasing it. So there won't be phone lines, but I am releasing phone lines for something that I could have never imagined. That I think you all, I say I think, but I know you all will love, and you still will get a chance to speak with me. You will get a chance to talk with me, but it will be in a way that probably you cannot even imagine. But I am releasing that. I'm releasing. That's what I'm releasing. The other thing that I'm going to be releasing is a lot of my books. And many of you know for years I've been talking about I need to downsize my library. And I've had a really hard time parting with it. But what I've come to realize is that the books make me feel comfortable. Many of them I've studied, many of them I've read. But to be honest, I have a select group of books that I go to, and it's more for reference material. And some of these are just books that when I started this journey about 20 years ago, they were so pivotal in my journey. Like they were so, they were so helpful in my journey. And of course, everything on Brother Bobby's book list, because he would call me every week and ask me, did I get these books? And we would stay on the phone for hours, and he would kind of mentor me. I don't want to say quiz me, but mentor me and really just see, not in a way to see if I remembered what I got out of the book, but what was my understanding. And we would exchange dialogue, which I absolutely love that about him, and he would say, you need to get this book. And I got it. And some of those books, they're out of print. Like you can't find them anymore. Some of those books he sent to me. And of course, I'm not going to give those away, but I have a lot of those books that, quite frankly, I will say to you honestly, the teachings in the book made for great foundation, but it's outdated information. And I have known that for a long time. And in fact, I've honestly shared it here and shared it publicly, which I got a lot of backlash from it. And it's okay because everybody's on a different journey of how they move forward. But I know that a lot of that information is keeping a lot of us stuck. It's keeping us in a state of poverty and fear, even though it was written for the time to help our people, and I mean those who are on this conscious path to rise up and to evolve. But now that information is mere foundation for us to grow from. It's never that these books and those who came before us was giving out misinformation. I don't think that, not when it comes to the books that I have. They were giving out great information that was needed for their soul group and what was needed on the planet at that particular time when that information was needed. But we have evolved and we're evolving faster. And so what needs to happen now, it is going to be the collective, you guys, us, the light workers, those of us who have been doing the work, especially those of us who've been bridging the gap between the old world and seeing how things have changed in this new world to really start to formulate and upgrade these systems. And that's what I know my calling has been, and I've been doing this whole time, giving you a way so you do not have to read these books and try to decipher and upgrade the information to how you can apply it in your life at this time. There is a reason why in some ancient books, and I don't want to go into a whole nother show, but you think about, let's just take the Bible, why there's the Old Testament and the New Testament. Why do you think they needed a New Testament? Why do you think that these sacred documents have upgraded? But somehow we've become so comfortable with the work of our ancestors, and many of us have forgot the calling is to move the work forward. And I know that's what I came back to the planet to do. And that's why the way I teach, the products, the things I channel, what spirit gives to me, how I give it to you is in a new way. It's not the same way that we have learned. Not that them olden ways are dead, but those systems keep you locked into that time period, and it makes it difficult to move forward in a lot of different areas of your life. And I'm just now starting to see, because of the rise of technology, it's forcing the collective. See, this technology age is forcing the world, the collective, the consciousness to move forward. It's forcing us to move forward because you have to integrate this into your world. But what about prior to the technology? What about prior to forcing you to move forward? Because now it's time for us to lead the way for ourselves and for those who will come behind us that will use these things as a foundation, not as law, because a lot of the books that we have gotten information from, it's not correct. It's outdated. It's antiquated. And it was rooted in fear because at that particular time, the world was in a great divide of fear on all continents. I don't care where you came from. All these systems were rooted in fear. We're not rooted in fear anymore. Doesn't mean fear doesn't exist, but we're not anchoring from fear. We're not creating from fear. We're getting into the point where we can get more people on board who are creating from love and not from fear. And that's a game changer. So I will be releasing my books. And not because I don't think they're good, because I think they're great reference material and it will give you a solid foundation. It gave me a solid foundation so I can fully activate my own unique spark. We are in the age of Aquarius. And as we move to the age of Aquarius and we move more towards the crown chakra, it is not about all is one the way you think. It is about all is authentically and uniquely different. Because this is how you complete the crown. You need everyone to bring their own uniqueness to the table. And it takes work to get there. And I know that's why all of you are here. All of you are here because of that uniqueness. Go back and listen to all the shows from a couple of weeks ago when we started the feng shui exercise. I see Mega Miss Little is talking about it. We started this way in August. We started to clear out. I have always prepped you guys to be way ahead of what's coming. And so this is what you need. You need this so that you can do the work that you have been called to put out in the world. And we have got to stop hiding. You guys have got to stop hiding. You've got to start putting your work out into the world. You've got to stop worrying about who's going to like it, who's not going to like it, and who's going to gravitate towards it, who's not. Do not worry about that. Do the work that you've been called to do. Do that. And if you do not know what that is, continuously keep to loving yourself and doing the work on yourself, and you will find it through joy. You will find it through the joy within your life. But we cannot give up. We cannot quit on ourselves. It is time now more than ever to bet on who you are. You've betted on everyone. You've betted on everything. It's time for you to bet on yourself, because you can actually win. You are in the position to win. Source has opened that doorway for us to win. To win. To win. You are in the position to win, but you have to give up something. That's the sacrifice that nobody on this path wants to talk about. And when they do talk about it, they talk about it in a demonic, scary way. What are you willing to lay down in order for you to rise? Because you cannot begin with the same thoughts, the same habits, the same behavior, the same ways of being, if you're going to go to the next level of you. You cannot go. It will not work. So utilize this time and let's get to work. Because I know if you ride with me, you bout that life. You ready to get that work. I want to see us all win. I want to see us all win. All of us win. And we can do it. So I wanted to share those things so you guys can know. And there will be great changes here, but don't worry, I still will be showing up here. There will be great changes that is to come. So more things to come, more things to come, more things to go. It's going to be some other changes that will go, but there will be some beautiful things that will rise. So I wanted to come on because I wanted to share that with you all first. And I'm giving away a lot of clothes again. So many clothes. My sister's trying to get me to go on Poshmark and sell them. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to be running back and forth to the post office. I think I'm going to just take a whole bunch of stuff, donate them to Goodwill, or, give them to somebody who I know can get some use out of it, but get rid of a lot of clothes. Get rid of a lot of clothes. I'm feeling a whole new vibe, a whole new look, a whole new, don't when you see me again, you may not even recognize me again. But a whole new vibe. I'm ready to let go of. I'm ready to lock in, and I'm ready to go after my dreams like never before. I have a born day that is coming up at the beginning of the year. And I know your girl looks a little young, but, I've been here for a little moment, So I'm going to make it do what it do. And I just wanted to share that with you all. Because that's one of the things I always do. I don't give you lip service. I've always been very transparent on my journey and very open. to all the things that I'm going through, all the things that are happening, and sharing it with you all, because after all, we are family. I see you all as soul family, and I really, really do love you. I love each and every single one of you, and I love the way you love me. And I see you with the work that you're putting in and all of that. You want that all about frequency prototype. Yes, I'm working on that as well. Plus the podcast, I'm going to get it on Spotify and all of that. But it's a lot of things I got to close down, a lot of things I got to do. I got to lock in. I got to get this thing together. This is why I've been so quiet lately. I don't know if you all have noticed. But by the way, can I say shouts out to everybody who joined Astro Magic? We had a time. We had a beautiful time. And there will be more classes. You guys are asking about classes coming up. There will be an announcement soon about a new class that I have coming up. And, when the time is right, everybody will have access to join in if they want. It's going to be a limited number. It's going to be an 8-week class, and it's going to be a class. When I say it's going to be a class, it's going to be a class. It's going to be a class. So let them coins rain down so you can do it. But I promise you, it won't be no more than what it would cost you for coffee and a good meal once a month. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love you all so much. I'm going to get out of here because I got a lot of work to do. I got books upon books upon books. As you guys know, many years ago, I turned my closet into a library. And this whole room is a library. I had some help so we could categorize every single book that I have. It's a few thousand, which is utterly ridiculous because it's ridiculous. I'm going to get rid of some of these books. I'm looking for a way. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. You guys can get a box or, sell it by the box. If anyone is interested, email me. If not, I'm just going to drop them off at the Goodwill and let it wake somebody up, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Here you go. But I'm going to do that. And I got some other things coming up that I got to get ready for. I'm going to get rid of. Yeah, I know, Quan. I know. It's ridiculous. I didn't even turn half of my bedroom into a library. I got books in Baby Blue's closet. All the closets got books in them. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll figure out. We'll figure out. We'll figure it out. And but I do need to. I got to get that together. I got to get that. Yeah, I got books. It's nothing for me to get a book. Absolutely nothing. When I say nothing for me to get a book. And really, I'd say 85% of these books are my time of working with Brother Panic and Brother Bobby. Really, Brother Bobby, because he would just call me, write this down. Yeah, get that book and call me next week and we gonna talk about it. That's how that went. And who's gonna say no to that? Who's gonna say you not gonna do that? Who's gonna not get the book and not go through? Who's doing that? I don't know nobody doing that. I don't. I'm a simple kind of girl. And one of the things that my guides have told me, it doesn't have to be overly complicated. I don't need to use a whole bunch of big words and somebody else's theory just to get you to understand that you are the God on the planet and how to activate your powers. And that's just the medicine I bring to the planet. I think there is a place for mental stimulation And we all should have some sort of that kind of foundation to be able to flex in that world. But I'm just a simple girl. My guides are like, you want to know some real occult stuff? You want to get down with the most mystical of magic? Let me tell you how to do it. And I'm going to tell you how to do it in a way that a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a child could understand. A child can understand the way that I teach, that I share. A baby can take these actions, but we all know they're not easy actions, because if they were easy, we know they are very occult, because everybody won't do them. When I tell you to love yourself, when I tell you to upgrade your self-talk, these are not easy things to do. They sound easy through the mental matrix, but when you get into the alchemy of doing the work, they become challenging. And so everybody has a different teaching style. And so I love that you guys love the way that I teach. Love the way that I give you information to put the power back in your hand for you to activate it. Because it only works when you do it. Hearing some good words and being able to read something in a book does not cause transformation. You got to do the work. You're not going to get around doing your work. And I think we all know that at this point on the planet. And I want you to be able to do your work without a book, without needing a whole bunch of tools. That's why I primarily focus on your multisensory abilities, things that you can activate in the unseen world, things that you can use your psychic abilities, your clairs to activate, your telepathic abilities to activate, your channeling abilities to be able to connect to. Because what if you're somewhere and you don't have access to any of that? That's where we're moving. That's where we're headed. Less is more. Less is more. So, on that note, we're going to get out of here. I love you. I'm gone for real this time. And thank you all for listening. I love you so, family. Peace and love. Ciao. And I want to hear what you are laying down. Let's keep the conversation going in the chat. And if you're still here past the three spaceships, I want you to put 3 aliens. So if you were here, if you're going to stay in the comments section after the show, do the 3 spaceships if you stayed. If you went further than that, I want you to put 3 spaceships first and then 3 aliens and then leave your comment. Then I know that you stayed for the whole after hours. So I love you all so much. Peace and love, Soul Family. Peace and love.
Yeah.
Oracle kisses.
If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Oh, nothing's missing. I'm it. I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past, I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow. If you believe it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Oh, oh, oh. Ask ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear.